Hi, everyone. I am Zenobia here, and we have Alistair, who's the co-host along with me. We also have, today we have the pleasure of hosting co-founders of Secure My Scholarship. We have Craig, who is the CEO and the key founder of this organization. And we also have Ian here, who is the COO. One of the interesting things is that we are talking about studying masters in Dubai, and we're talking about it with people who are East Indian founders, Just a short brief about Secure My Scholarship. Secure My Scholarship is an edtech platform which connects students with universities and allows them to, possibly get scholarships from their help. So with this, maybe I'll start with the first question for you, Craig. Can you provide an overview of, this master's programs that we are having that is available in Dubai, and we know there's an upcoming event that is happening in Mumbai. So the question is, can you just give us an overview and what makes this program unique, especially for international students or students abroad here?
Absolutely, absolutely. I think let me first delve more into what Secure My Scholarship does, and then I'll talk about the exhibition in a sec. So Secure My Scholarship, as you mentioned, EdTech platform connects students with 400 plus universities around the world, in Dubai, in the US, in the UK, in Ireland, and connects students with scholarships at all of these universities. Now, while we have 400 plus universities, we've actually been seeing a surge in interest for Dubai and Dubai institutions from India. So a couple of months ago, actually, we put our heads together and we said, you know what, like, what can we do? How can we actually bridge that gap? I mean, a platform is fantastic, but how can we bridge that gap and actually bring universities front and foremost in front of students to speak to them one-on-one? So this June, actually, we're organizing Mumbai's first ever Dubai-focused study abroad fair, study masters in Dubai, where we will be bringing representatives from Dubai's top universities to come and speak one-on-one with students in Mumbai and Maharashtra and elsewhere in India if they can attend, to tell them more about just opportunities, benefits, scholarships available in Dubai and why you should kickstart your career and begin your career in Dubai. That's what we're putting together.
Okay, that's very interesting. Ian, if I may ask you, right? This event is happening in Mumbai. Is it only for students? Can parents attend? Can guardians attend? Can you elaborate on, any unique things that you're going to bring about in this event, and who should be the right audience to attend this event?
So I would say it would be both, actually, both the parents, the guardians, the children, whatever, because if your son or daughter is ready to embark into the next phase of their life, and if your answer is yes, then questions are you prepared to put them on the right path? Do you know which university they are going to enroll into? Do you know which stream they should choose? Do you know how much is it going to cost? If your answer is no, then don't blame yourself, because 80% of parents, including myself, are in the same boat. We are so caught up in our jobs, in our activities, in our day-to-day stress and anxiety, that we've lost the essence of time. And during this event in Mumbai, they will get answers to some of their burning questions. Like questions is, how can I afford to send my child to study abroad? What kind of scholarships do universities offer? What does my child really want? Does the university have the program of my son or daughter's choice? So these are questions where they'll get that opportunity on a one-to-one basis to kind of address that. The team is going to be there, the universities are going to be there. So it's kind of opened up for everybody to get that, because when you don't have these answers to that, you're really not ready to let your child embark onto this next phase of life. And then you just let them go to any other university, and a couple of years later down the line, that's when you press the regret button. So today, I mean, this is the opportunity that parents have, and I would say, come out to that and just attend this event.
I think very well said. I personally am, a parent and, would like to know which are the best opportunities for my child. And many like me and many others, they want their children to study abroad or study in India, whichever is the best possible opportunity or course which aligns well with the child's interests, their skills, and their values. However, that's the big question mark. How do I go about it? Where do I start? They don't even know where to start from. And if you can provide that opportunity, that will be really awesome. At least, anybody who wants to plan way ahead, like how do they do that? Yeah. So thank you for that. Alistair, you want to go with the next questions?
Yep. Thank you. So I just have this question, which I'm sure a lot of us will have as participants as well. So what do the participants have to gain from this when they come to the EdTech fair, if you may, or the exhibition, if you may? What is it that will, really be a point that students and their parents will stand to gain from it? Is it going to be a very holistic approach that you're going to have, giving them an overall career path kind of a thing? Or is it going to be very specific to the domains that you're catering for?
So with regard to the fair itself, we didn't want to organize it kind of like a fish market. Everybody's there running around, scrambling. You get 30 seconds or 40 seconds. No. The fair is going to be conducted in an interview style session. So for any parent or student who comes in, they get a one-on-one meeting with the university representative or university representatives. They could meet with all universities. They get a one-on-one meeting. They can sit with them and speak with them for 10 minutes, understand the benefits of that university in particular, but also in Dubai. But I think on this front, Alistair, I also want to touch upon, why a student should come to Dubai. Now, for so many people in India and around the world, I mean, everybody wants to send their kid to the US or the UK, Canada or Australia, fantastic countries to study, but it's expensive and not everybody can afford to send their child, or not every student can afford to pay or take a loan to go and study in the UK or the US. Dubai actually has very, very particular advantages in that regard. Because in Dubai, you could get a UK degree or an Australian degree or a US degree at half the cost of actually going to the UK or the US or Australia. You get a degree from the UK or the US from universities that have branch campuses in Dubai. So it allows you to get a global degree at half the cost. Kickstart your career, whether you plan to continue working in Dubai, or whether you want to come back to India and continue your career, or whether you want to migrate abroad, get a global degree, get a UK degree, a US degree, an Australian degree at half the cost. There are a number of other advantages as well. 99% student visa success rate. People don't know about these things, right? How many people do we know that maybe applied to university and got in super happy, super excited, paid the deposit, all of that stuff, only to have their student visa rejected at the last mile? It's terrible. Canada, Australia, the US, horrible. Student visa rejections are at an all-time high. Here in Dubai, it's welcoming. It wants students to come. 99% visa success rate for students to come and study from top quality global institutions here in Dubai. So I think just to answer your question, Alistair, in terms of what are the benefits, I think information is the main benefit because people don't know about these things. They don't know about the benefits of studying in Dubai. And I think that's really the main benefit of coming to the fair in June.
And if I can just
Okay,
add one more benefit to, if I can just add one more benefit to what Craig says as well. It's just 2.5 hour flight anyway, from Dubai to Mumbai. So, that is a big plus thing because it's like, you reach here and then you can call home immediately. Everyone's still there and there's nobody. And that's the beauty about it. Yeah.
Not
Yeah,
to mention, like
like you
almost
said, that,
everybody has family, friends, relatives in Dubai as well. So you already
Already.
have like an existing support system as
Hmm.
well.
yeah, I'm sure that's a big USP because I think so it'll take us more than 2.5 hours to reach from one corner of Bombay to the other corner. It's better you study abroad.
They were similar to Dubai, yeah.
And yeah,
Absolutely.
and one more thing. So I just wanted to check, are we having a certain, standard or a scale of measurement as far as universities are concerned? Are we having only an ASCSD accredited universities, or what are the universities that are participating? Are they having some certification or having some, ranking, if you may? So that, because obviously, if they are going to go ahead and work here, what is it that they're going to go ahead and what are the challenges they may face as far as rankings are concerned, as far as accreditations are concerned, as far as what kind of scope the specialization that they choose will have an impact here while they're working here. And to add to this, whether once they study in Dubai, will they be going ahead and also having an OTP, or whether they'll be having an optional training program or a work program or a work visa that can be extended to their student visa?
Right. So with regard to universities coming in for the fair, we are only bringing top universities from Dubai, but only international universities as well. So Middlesex University, parent campus in London, they have a campus here in Dubai, amazing campus, 10,000 students study there every year. They will be attending the fair. The Heriot-Watt University from Scotland, they have a branch campus here in Dubai. They will be attending the fair. Murdoch University from Australia, De Montfort from the UK, Rochester Institute of Technology from the US. These are all international universities with branch campuses in Dubai, all QS ranked top 300 universities in the world, who will be attending the fair and speaking with students one-on-one, face-to-face. With regard to jobs and OTP and all of that stuff, so Dubai also has a huge advantage as compared to the US or the UK or any other study destination in that regard. The main thing that a student thinks about, or a mother or father think about before they send their child overseas, is, will my child get a job, or can he stay after he finishes his degree? In Dubai, a student is allowed to work full time while they study. No other country allows that. Australia, Canada, UK, US, no other country allows you to work full time, a 40-hour job while you study. You can do your master's part time, weekends, evenings, whatever. You can work full time. So you can come here to start your master's, look for a job simultaneously, and if you get a job, you can switch your master's to part time and continue working full time. That is a massive advantage as compared to other places, which basically mandate that you finish your degree and then you have a 2 month window or a 3 month window to find a job, or you have to leave. Dubai is not like that. It's a huge advantage that we think Dubai has. But along with that, at Secure My Scholarship, we also have a hiring partner or a career support partner in place. So, for any student who attends the fair, who chooses to pursue their master's in Dubai, they will receive hiring guidance, access to career fairs, access to job fairs through our hiring partner that will basically maximize the chances of them getting a job and working here in Dubai as well.
I
Thank
think,
you so much. That was nice.
yeah, that's
Perfect. No, really.
yeah, what I liked was, that you touched upon hiring partners, because that's interesting. When it's masters, right? People want to also earn while living. Possibly most of them typically do a part-time, but if Dubai allows a full-time, that is awesome. And that's what I liked. And giving them the opportunity of a full-time job opportunity then. Now you touched upon something that, there'll be one-on-one session. So I wanted to extend that question and, ask more that at this event, who will be the speakers? Who will be the panelists? What kind of backgrounds should the participants expect? And when they come for this event, will there be one-on-one consultation sessions or sessions with counselors, admission counselors, or will there be even an opportunity to network with alumni or people, who can help them make the decisions from a career perspective, from a university's perspective, and further on the scholarships as well?
So for the purpose of this event, since it's really the first ever time there's ever been a Dubai Study Abroad Fair in Mumbai, and it's also our first time putting together an event as well, we wanted to keep it very simple. So if students and parents come in, they register, they fill up a couple of information fields, tell us what they'd like to study, when they'd like to start, and then we basically give them slots with universities. We say, okay, fine, you want to study an MBA, and you're looking at so and so budget. No worries, that's great. This university, and this university all offer that. We'll give you a slot here, here, and here, and you'll have 10 minutes to speak with them, or 15 minutes to speak with them one-on-one directly and get as much information as you need. We really, when we conceived of this event, because we've done events in the past where it's really been us in the center speaking with students, with panelists and speakers. For this event specifically, we really wanted to take ourselves out of the equation and just connect students with universities. Let the students hear it for themselves, as opposed to us saying, study in Dubai, Dubai is great, all of that stuff. Let the students hear it for themselves, for people who represent these universities. And that's how we're kind of structuring this event.
So do they need to pay to come for this event, or is it free for anybody to come in?
Absolutely free, 100% free. Nobody has to pay anything. Just come in and learn, if anything. And if we hope it changes your life, and if it does, that's amazing. It's absolutely free. Open to all to attend.
Previously, you mentioned that we have 99% student
Student
success
visa
or student
success
visa
rate.
success rate, right? And if you could touch upon, the visa regulations, the requirements, any prerequisites, especially for this post-graduation kind of an MBA degree, right? Staying wise, working wise, you've touched upon a bit of it, but typically, what's the timeline like for anybody to complete a master's degree, and how does a typical student go through this while they pursue it? Yeah.
Right. So yes, the student visa success rate is 99%. We say 99% just to be a little conservative. We have actually never had any student whose visa has been rejected. So actually, we've had 100% success rate, but we just say 99% in case, there's an odd chance we don't know. But almost everybody who applies for the student visa will get the student visa. It's a lot simpler as well. So, Australia 2 months ago updated their requirements. Any student who wants to go to Australia has to show, I think, 17 or 18 lakhs in their bank account, without which they will not be able to get a visa. Canada, I think, has 13 lakhs. The UK also has something. The US is like 20 lakhs. And these are huge requirements that, when people have to apply for, they have to ask this person, can you transfer me some money? Can you transfer me some money? I need to show I have funds in my account, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. For Dubai, it's very simple. There are no financial documents required. If you have a letter of admission from the university, an offer letter, and also just a confirmation that you've secured your seat at the university, you can apply for your visa. We have a team here at Secure My Scholarship that will help you with that for no additional charge. You can apply for your visa, and within a week or so, you will get your study abroad visa. No financial documentation, no bank statements, or any of that stuff required, which really simplifies the process and just makes it easy. If you want to study, if you want a US or a UK degree, go get it. Go get it, go study, get that degree, kickstart your career. And that's what Dubai makes available. In terms of durations of degrees, it just depends. That actually depends on the country of the university specifically. So UK universities in Dubai mirror the UK system. A master's in the UK is around 1 year long, unless it's part-time, in which case it's 2 years. But a full-time master's in the UK is 1 year. So similarly, UK universities in Dubai also have a 1 year program. A master's program in the US is 2 years. So US universities in Dubai also have 2 year programs. So it just depends on the country, the country of the university with whom you're speaking, basically. But it could range anywhere from 1 to 2 years, in essence.
And do they get to even go to the parent universities, for certain modules, like an elective or something?
So this depends on university to university. For US-based or Australian-based universities, it is possible. For UK-based universities, because it's a one-year program, it's not possible at the master's level. However, I mean, there are a ton of students and parents who want to send their children abroad for their bachelor's programs. All universities offer it for bachelor's. So you could do, for example, 1 year or 2 years in Dubai at half the cost, and then finish the remaining 2 years in the UK or the US or Australia at the parent campus. So at the bachelor's level, it's offered by every university. At the master's level, it kind of depends on university to university.
All right. Thanks. That's very helpful because typically people want to also go to the parent campus, so just wanted to know what are the options available. Alistair, over to
And
you.
if I can just add one more point to what Craig says as well, is that because I remember when Craig was going to universities, or even when my friends are going to universities, parents want to go and visit the campuses, right? And then you got to apply for the visa for US or Australia, and that all takes time. Now here, if a student wants to visit the campus, it's a 2.5 hour flight. They just fly into Dubai, visit the campus, they go back. And you can get a visa online. You don't even have to have a sponsor who's going to apply for it. You just go online to the UAE site, you apply for a visa, and you can come and visit here overnight, and you can just go back and fly back. So it's that simple today. It's that simple.
Thanks for that sharing, because it's ease of use.
It's just a easy. Yeah. Because parents are always concerned, does this university exist? Because there's so many things happening around the world. It doesn't really exist, So now you come, you see it, and it's like, a short distance, or rather you always have relatives also over here. So it's much more easier now to go and do the checks as well.
Yeah. Alistair, too.
No, I think so. It's quite clear. Everything is quite clear. My only last question would be, Craig, who should be attending this? I know people who complete the graduations, but do you think students who are in the third year, second year, SY, the 14th, 15th, do you think maybe they should also be attending this? What is your opinion about this?
100%. The event is open for all. Any student, any parent, if you're planning on doing your master's this year or next year or the year after that, and you just want some information, come in, attend. If you are a parent and you have a child in, grade 11 or grade 12, just graduating from school, and you just want to see what opportunities are available. You want the best life for your child, you want to see what opportunities are available, come in, attend, learn, get as much information as you can, and then take it from there. But the event is open for all to attend. It is a master's focused event, but it is a master's focused event. So, whether you want to do your master's this year, next year, anything, come in. If you're a parent, come in. If you are an undergrad prospect, a bachelor's prospect, come in as well. I mean, we're not going to say no. Come in. We can still match you up with the university, speak with these universities, understand, learn, and if you gain something out of it, that's amazing. It's free to attend and open to all.
Thanks. So very specific. Yeah, very specific questions to this event. So I understand it's open to all academic disciplines, to anybody who wants to attend from any field of study. The registration link will be, provided down under this video, so they can look at the description and find the link. And, we are also sending flyers around just to share that, people can come at this event. So few questions is, any deadlines by which, because I'm not sure how many people you can maximum accommodate, right? So you need deadlines, if you could share deadlines by when people should register. That's one. Second is, I also know that possibly you have an office in Mumbai, right? So is there any opportunity for people after that to come in and follow up? And the third question is, will people who are unable to come in on site there, will that session be recorded where people can have access, or, they can just come and then speak to you?
Okay, so a lot to unpack, I think, in that question. So just one by one.
Yes.
Number one, if people register but are unable to attend the fair, no problem whatsoever. We have a team of people based in Mumbai and around the rest of India. We can still get in touch. We can still connect with universities, maybe remotely or online, or we could meet you face to face as well. But we can still get in touch in case you can't attend the fair. And you still need some information. So that's 100%. Register, even if you can't attend, no problem. We will still do our best to help you out. Second question, I think, is deadline to register. I think register ASAP. We are capping it at 300 people for this event, and seats are filling up quickly. Register ASAP, just as quick as you can. It will take you a minute, maybe less, to register for the fair, and you'll get all the information. The event is in the Orchid Hotel on Sunday, June 9th. Orchid Hotel in Parle East. Sunday, June 9th from 11 a.m. until 7 p.m. 6 p.m., sorry. Come in whenever. But you'll get all the information through the registration link. Just register, it'll take you less than 1 minute. And lastly, after the event, can people still meet with our team? 100%. Yes. We are here to help. See, we build Secure My Scholarship to connect students with scholarships, with opportunities. Our mission is to make education accessible and affordable for all students. In Mumbai, in India, and around the world, our mission is to connect students with $100 million in scholarships. We are 8% of the way there. In our 2 years of existence, we've connected students with $8.2 million in scholarships to go pursue their dreams wherever they want to pursue their dreams. We're absolutely free of cost as well. So even after the fair, if you still need help, if you still need assistance, we'd be happy to help.
Yep.
That's
Thanks.
phenomenal numbers.
Yes, that's very good numbers, so many millions in support. When we know the degree courses typically range in 100K to 100K, which talks about numbers as well, a lot. One question, Ian, for you is, this event is specifically for a master's degree, right? And what I understand is it is event for universities which are UK based, US based, but having campuses in Dubai. Yeah. What about parents or students who want guidance on a degree which is, not a master's degree, but maybe a higher school degree, which they want to pursue after 10th grade, want to educate abroad, right? Maybe will there be an upcoming event, or can they reach out to you directly for help? And, will you be able to connect and help for things, with campuses in Dubai and for universities with campuses outside Dubai?
Yeah, like Craig mentioned earlier, we have an office back in Mumbai, and then we have people. We have our partnership members that are based around India as well. So if students want to pursue their studies abroad, if it's just not masters, but to join into other universities, like we mentioned earlier, we've got about 400 universities that we are in partnership with, and we have these partnership members where we can do counseling with them, do the education on them. And these guys, the job is going to be to give you the option of an economy standard university or a premium university of your choices. You see, so that's the offer that we kind of give the parents, where now they can make a choice as to which universities that they want. And we also have the other models, which is a subscription models, where students can register to that. And that's more of an hand-holding thing where we kind of guide you onto that, depending on what your grades are and stuff like that. And then also understanding what are the budgets that you have in place, because sometimes some parents have the ambition of, we want to send our child to Oxford, but they don't have that money for that level, or they don't have the grades that support that, So we actually define those areas, and we guide the students as to what's best for them, at the best interest for them.
Sure, I think
And
that
I think just to add on to what Ian was mentioning. To touch on just international representation, as Ian mentioned, there are 400 plus universities around the world. This fair is focused on Dubai, yes, because we wanted to start small. But, we also have 150 university partners with scholarships in the UK. We have 20 university partners with scholarships in Ireland. We have 250 university partners with scholarships in the US. Just last week, there was a student from India. I think she was based somewhere in the South. I'm not sure, but there was a student from India who applied for an MBA in the US to Arizona State University. She was taking a loan. She was taking a loan, and that's how she was financing her education. She applied for this MBA through Secure My Scholarship, and she said, "Can you help me?" We walked her through the process. We submitted her application, all of that stuff, and we were able to secure for her a $24,000 scholarship to do her MBA. It's a 35% scholarship to go abroad. This is a girl who's taking a loan. She was taking a 60 lakh loan. That loan is now 35 lakhs. And that's a big difference in her life and her family's life as well. So that's what we can do. This fair is focused on Dubai, but through Secure My Scholarship, there's options available in the UK, in Ireland, in the US, and we will add more and more destinations as we go along as well. And hopefully many more fairs to come with other destinations also.
I think, yeah, that is very interesting. It's really good that, people are getting a platform to connect, to reach out not just to universities, but also to scholarships and, see how it can help them balance, getting together what they intend to get together to drive towards a successful career, to drive towards, getting more education and academic skills on themselves. With this, I think, we are good with this session, and just opening the floor for any final thoughts that anyone would like to share.
Yeah,
I'm
thank
okay.
you everyone for listening to this. Thank you everyone for listening to this. Please do register, please do come in. We'd love to see you at the fair on June 9th at the Orchid Hotel.
Yep.
Thank
Thanks.
you, Craig. Thank you,
Wonderful.
Vaibhav. And
Thanks, Alistair. Thanks, Zenobia.
Yeah. We will be sharing
Thanks, Zenobia.
uh,
Thanks,
a
Alistair.
screenshot of the event details and the description of the event under the video so people can have a look. And, as I said, it's a very good summarized thing, what you say, Craig. It's an EdTech organization that you have, which connects students for scholarships with scholarships and universities. Very good one. Thank you for all the work that you do for our community. And I hope with this, we touch a lot of lives and help most of the people improve, do more better, and do more in their lives. So thank you, everybody. Have a good day.
Thank
thank
you.
you. Thank you.
Bye-bye.